Since this is an adventure story, you might expect it to take place in the high seas, or in the jungle, or in outer space. But this story is different. It takes place right here in our neighborhood. There won't be any pirates or sharks or alien spacecraft. But believe me, this is an adventure just the same. The story begins over there in that old garage. It all started with a soccer ball. A badly kicked soccer ball. I don't see it, Scotty.
It's gotta be there. I saw it go in thanks to Leadfoot.
He couldn't help it. ¿Qué pasa? Are you sure it went in here?
Yeah, I saw it too. Did you find it? No, we didn't find it. But when we do, we're gonna keep it away from you.
You said it was sorry.
More like lousy. I'm going in.
Hey, what's happening? We think the ball's in there. Scotty's looking.
I'll help. Tell you what, Shrimp, you stand guard, all right? Okay.
Do you see it?
Nope. Not yet. Wait a minute. Got it.
Great. Now let's get out of here. Hey, come on, Scotty. You got the ball.
Wait a minute. I want to look at something.
What's going on? Beats me.
Hey, Luke, what do you think of this?
Think of what?
I don't know. Come take a look. What do you make of it?
It's got pipes, like some kind of an organ. Hey, you guys, come take a look at this.
Give me a boost, Paul.
Keep a lookout, Shrimp, and if you see anyone coming, whistle, okay? Okay, I'll be right back.
Looks like some kind of instrument.
Deteriorating rapidly, I'd say.
Thanks, Sherlock.
Knock it off, Scotty. It's got a keyboard like a piano.
Not big enough for an organ, though. Well, whatever it is, it doesn't belong to us.
What in heaven's name?
We're sorry, we were just getting our ball.
Well, why didn't you ask me? I'd have let you in. I just keep that window open for Wadsworth.
You got a kid named Wadsworth?
Man, no. I wouldn't let no kid of mine come through no window. Ain't got no kids. Wadsworth's my chicken. Now, what could that be?
Would you please tell Andrew she might be in danger?
Danger? From old Mrs. Miles? I expect not. Come here. There. Well, I see you found Penelope.
Who?
Penelope Calliope.
No comprende.
What's a calliope?
You mean you kids don't know what a calliope is?
It looks sort of like an organ.
No, It's not an organ. An organ goes with weddings and funerals and Sunday morning church. But a calliope goes with circuses and city parks and ice cream.
Well, what does it sound like?
Well, in the first place, Penelope's not an it. Penelope is a her. It's hard to say what she sounds like. Sort of like Summer, I expect.
But Summer doesn't make sound.
Maybe you just never listened. I remember when Joshua first built Penelope. Joshua's my husband. He's been in heaven now 15 years. But he built her from scratch. She'd sit here all winter just waiting for the snow to start melting. Waiting for spring to get things green enough and warm enough so as we could call it summer. Then when everything was just right, when the breeze was just warm enough and the dandelions were in full bloom, Penelope would start her singing. Josh would take her everywhere. He played her in parks and parades and carnivals. Folks would travel for miles just to hear that calliope. And I'd just sit there on the grass and sip lemonade, listen to old Josh play and play. He loved to see those kids' faces light up and shine back at Penelope. Lots of folks thought that Josh was just a crazy old man, but those kids knew better. They knew it was magic in his music. It was worth going to school all the rest of the year just to hear Penelope in the summer. Even now, after all these years, summer night just don't seem right without the sound of that old calliope. There are times in the evening when I sit on my porch, when I almost think I can still hear, way off in the distance, high above the trees, singing her pretty songs. But I don't think so. When Joshua died, Penelope died too. Don't expect I'll ever be hearing those sounds again. Well, you kids got better things to do than listen to an old woman carry on. Children, meet my friend, Wadsworth.
And that's how the adventure began. I don't know about the others, but just hearing Mrs. Miles tell about that calliope made me wish I could somehow be back in one of those parks, listening to old Josh and Penelope make their music. Even more than that, I wish there was some way to bring Penelope back to life. The problem was, we were just kids. We'd never be able to repair a calliope, not by ourselves. And in our little town, where would we ever find someone who knew anything about fixing up a calliope?
What in the Sam Hill is that?
Whatever it is, we'd better stay out of its way.
Looks like we lost something.
We didn't, you did. Now, you back up the van and I'll get the mower.
Right. Good idea.
Now.
Will you try to be a little more careful, please? Sorry, Frank. It must be a sticky pedal. We should be able to fix that. That's it, Frank. We got ourselves a sticky pedal.
Strangest thing I've ever seen.
Definitely a peculiar species.
Poco loco.
I wonder what it is they fix.
It says they fix anything.
Look, Scotty, crazy man.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Let's go. I give up. We've covered this town from one end to the other.
Maybe they don't have a shop. Maybe they just work out of their truck.
Well, that's it for me. I'm in back.
Hey, Scotty, look.
Well, what do you know?
Shine it over here. Over here, not over there. It looks pretty serious.
Serious, very serious.
Can you fix it?
Can we fix it? Can we fix it?
Well, let me see here. I think we can fix it.
He thinks we can fix it.
I know we can fix it.
We can fix it.
We're gonna have to clean and polish the whistles and replace most of the works. All the paint will need to be redone. And this canvas is...
I guess some people would have thought things looked kind of hopeless.
We've got a lot of
Not
work.
us. We weren't thinking of Penelope like she was, there in the shop. We were thinking of her like she could be.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm proud to be the owner of Penelope Calliope and deeply honored to accept these wonderful awards.
Scott, sir, how did you ever discover Penelope Calliope?
I found her all by myself after a very long search.
Scotty, please, where will Penelope be performing next?
She and I plan to embark on a round-the-world cruise next week.
Do you expect to earn a lot of money with Penelope?
My CPA is projecting $10 million minimum.
Scotty, right here, thank you. Did you have any help in fixing her up?
I did the work entirely with the help of my friends. Thank you.
It's not gonna be easy, and we'll have to spend some time. Of course, it'll take a lot of work. But if we pull together, Penelope will make music again.
Well, we can help you after school.
Well, we'll need some help, all right.
You've got it.
All right. Way to go. Will I help?
You sure can.
Penelope Calliope, she will sing like the birds of the Mexican rainforest. Don't be too sure.
Hey, what's this?
That's a bellows. It just needs to be cleaned.
Oh, that's simple enough.
Hey, what time is it?
It's after 5.
Has anybody seen Paul?
Paul? Who cares about Paul?
I do. He's our friend, isn't he?
Yeah, if you like piano players.
What have you got against piano players?
He's a flake. Every time you want to do something, he has to go home and practice.
Well, I like Paul. Me too. He makes music like the birds of the Mexican rainforest. Will you knock it off? See, I don't get no respect.
I'll go see what the guys are doing.
What time is it?
Having trouble tonight.
Just tired.
I get the feeling your mind's somewhere else.
Yeah, I guess so.
You want to tell me?
I just wish I was good at something besides the piano.
Why, you're good at lots of things.
Yeah, but nobody cares about that stuff. All I know is that I'm a lousy soccer player.
Look, Paul, God makes all of us different. Some he makes good at sports, some at other things. If you keep this up, you're going to be a fine musician. And someday your friends will appreciate that. Paul, I want you to know something else. You're very special to me and your dad. And it's not because you're good at piano or anything else. It's because you're you. God took time to make you a little different from any of the rest of us. And that makes you important. And that's got nothing to do with soccer.
Thanks, Mom.
Hello, everybody. Wadsworth and I thought you just might like some cookies.
Oh boy, cookies, my favorite dessert.
Hey, what's in the bag?
Oh, just some chicken feed for Wadsworth. My. She's looking pretty already.
Yeah, come take a look. It's neat.
She's gonna need a lot of elbow grease.
Well, looks like you've got plenty of good help.
Hey, this tastes good enough to eat.
At the end of 7, it's the Mets 3, the Giants 1, playing in New York. Los Angeles.
Still thinking about the calliope?
4-2.
Yeah.
You guys must have big plans.
Well, Scotty thinks Penelope could make us a lot of money. We might even get famous.
Oh. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know. I don't think that's why Josh built her. Mrs. Miles said he just liked the music. And he liked to make people happy.
Sounds like a good enough reason to me.
Yeah, I guess so.
But you're not sure?
Well, it'd be nice to be rich.
Oh, sure it would. But it might not be the most important thing. Luke, do you remember what the preacher said last Sunday?
Yeah, sorta.
About God being interested in everything we do?
Uh-huh.
Maybe that means that he's interested in what you do with Penelope.
Yeah.
We could ask him about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Dear God, thank you for caring about kids and music and even calliopes. Help Luke and all his friends with their work and help them use that old calliope to make joyful sounds. In Jesus' name, amen. Good night, son.
Good night, Dad. Oh, and Dad, thanks.
From that night on, I never lost hope in Penelope. I knew whatever happened, she was going to make music again. Of course, it wasn't going to be easy.
Now, let's listen to that one more time. It wasn't easy finding this record for you, you turkey. Turkey. Now listen. You hear that? All right. Now pucker your lips like this. All right. Now if I can do it, you can do it. Let's do it together this time. Ready? Take a deep breath. from the diaphragm.
Come on, Darryl, leave that bird alone. Let's get to work on Mr. Brady's lawnmower.
All right. I'll get back to you later. Practice on your own.
Anyway, we finally got Penelope into the fix-it shop, and they said they could fix her. Thanks, Shrimp. So we're gonna work on her every night till we get her ready. Then who knows where we'll take her.
You can count me in. I wouldn't miss this.
All right.
Well, I better go practice now. See, it's fixed shop tonight.
Hey, where's Paul going? He's got to practice so he can work with us on Penelope tonight.
Wonderful. That's just terrific.
We need all the help we can get.
Nobody needs help that bad.
You're wrong, pal. We need lots of help. It'll take a miracle to get that old calliope to sing again.
That's for sure.
Dad and I talked it over last night. We decided we should ask God to give us a hand with all this.
Right, pal. Just like that. Hey, God, fix my calliope. You're getting a little weird, you know it?
No, listen. You heard Mrs. Miles talk about how Penelope's music used to make everyone so happy? Well, the Bible talks about making joyful noises. Penelope would sure do that. So why not ask God for help?
Makes sense to me.
Well, not to me. All that calliope needs is a little sweat and muscle, and we've got plenty of that.
Scotty, can I have another snow cone? It's only a quarter.
It looks like the Karmelivitz chamber's got a blockage.
He means it's plugged up.
The main air passage leading to the whistle rack is not efficiently collapsing the bellows.
What are we gonna do?
Gonna have to operate. Disinfectant. Probe.
Probe.
Wrench.
Wrench.
Saw. Snips.
Snips.
G.
I don't have a G. How about an E?
Ah. It's worse than I thought. Internal injuries. I'll need a grapple. Grapple. Oh. Oh-ho.
Oh.
Aha.
Aha!
Wadsworth's nest.
Scotty, where you going?
I'm leaving. This thing is a lost cause.
Wait a minute!
Hey, Scotty, wait up! We can't quit now. You said yourself we could do it.
Okay, so I was wrong. It's gonna take a little more than sweat to fix that thing up. It's gonna take money. Besides, right now, it's just a worthless piece of junk.
Hey, look, we're not alone in this project.
Hey, do me a favor and don't start the religion number. Hey, guys, I got an idea. Don't tell me. You want to restore Pompeii. Pompeii? What's a Pompeii? Something else that got busted. No, listen. Frank and Daryl say they can still fix Penelope, but they need money for parts. My dad owns a hardware store.
Yeah, and we could work extra hours and make extra money.
So we work on weekends. We make money and we make music.
Like the birds in the Mexican rainforest.
That spring, we were at the hardware store nearly every Saturday. Stacking, sweeping, cleaning, and helping, all for a broken-down calliope.
guess I owe you an apology.
For what?
Well, after all my talk about handling this project by ourselves, I was the first one to flake out.
Well, I guess it's hard to handle anything all by yourself.
You really think God's interested in this calliope stuff, don't you?
Well, I think he's interested in whatever we do. And right now, we're fixing up a calliope.
Well, I doubt if he's very interested in me.
Why not?
Well, because of the way I treat people sometimes, especially Paul.
Oh, God forgive you for that.
You mean he'd just overlook it?
No. No, he couldn't do that. Someone has to pay for what we do wrong. And that's what Jesus is about.
You mean Jesus died for stuff like the way I've been treating Paul?
Yeah, he died so God could forgive you for that. So things like that wouldn't have to stand between you and him.
Boy, I never thought about it that way.
Of course, you've got to ask him.
For what?
To forgive you. You've got to tell him you're sorry. That from now on, you want to do things his way.
Luke, I'd like to do that.
You would?
Yeah, but I don't know how.
Well, you just ask him. Talk to him.
Now?
Sure. There's no one around.
Just talk to him?
Just talk to him.
Do I call him Jesus?
Sure, that's fine.
Jesus, this is Scotty. I'm sorry about the
After
way I
that day at the store, everything seemed to change for Scotty. For all of us, really. We started pulling together more and more. And what had once seemed like an impossible task became a dream that carried us through the rest of school. Of course, we worked harder than ever. After school, weekends, every spare moment, summer was closing in, and we were determined that Penelope would be ready.
Upsy-daisy now. That's it. All right. That's enough grub. It's time for rehearsal. You're going to sit there until you learn it. And if the needle breaks, use your beak. Use your beak.
We did it.
We did it.
I never knew anything could be so beautiful.
Fantastic. Bonito. Muy bonito. Now that's team effort.
You think she's ready for a test run?
She sure is. Let's just clear everything out of the way.
Josh, I hope you can see this. This is the prettiest thing I ever saw. Thank you, children. Thank all of you. If only Josh were here to play her.
Well, we thought about that, and we decided to appoint our own calliope player.
Well, now, who might that be?
There's only one person in this group that can play it. Can you do it, Paul?
Haven't been practicing for nothing, Buster.
When do I get to hear her?
Not till the first day of summer.
Why, that's tomorrow.
It's almost like the night before Christmas.
It sure is, honey. It sure is.
I found out why Wadsworth doesn't crow. How come? Wadsworth's not a rooster. She's a hen. Watch where you're driving.
Guys, come on!
Penelope looks good. Didn't I tell you she sounded like summer?
Like I said, there weren't any pirates or sharks or alien spacecraft. But what happened that summer was an adventure just the same. All of us found out that God loves us, and He's really interested in taking things that are broken and making them shiny and new, even an old calliope.